Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
I'm Gaynor.
I'm Sophie.
And today we're watching more Bill Burr, but this time it's There Is No Reason to Hit a Woman. Right?
Right.
Right? Yeah?
Never a reason.
No, question mark.
Sometime. Wait. Oh, no, I'm only joking. But,
Wait, we love Bill Burr.
We do.
We do love Bill Burr.
Yes.
He is funny.
It's getting funnier every time we watch him, to be honest with you. So
yeah.
I can only imagine this is going to be better
Yeah.
than the last
Hopefully.
one.
Yeah, and he's a little bit anti-women as well.
Maybe this one.
Which we love on this channel, don't we? Anyways, we
No,
get into
I'm
it.
sure
then.
he loves women.
Yeah.
I do actually agree with a lot of stuff he says.
What, against women?
Yeah.
Right, let's get into it.
One time she was watching this show, it was like a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust! How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching for, oh, fuck, now I get it, up to Daisy, sweetheart, here we go. There you go, oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day. You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, whew, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taping a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Answer him! Answer him!
Press pause. Who would yell out when you're doing a comedy show anyway? You're just going to get absolutely ripped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially
Yeah.
by like the best of the best
That's what
at
I
it.
mean. Like, you just keep your mouth shut and laugh.
The ones that are like people that start shouting out stuff as well, saying like trying to offend the comedian and
Yeah.
and then they can't take it back and they get angry about
Yeah,
it and
I
stuff.
know.
It happens
Yeah.
a lot, doesn't it?
Dan's and I went to a comedy show once and we were the only white people in there. And I sat there and I thought, we are going to get absolutely trashed here.
Yeah.
And he came on stage and he just went, looked at us, and I was thinking, Oh no.
This is it.
And then I couldn't even listen to the comedy because I'm thinking, if he asks me a question, what am I going to say? Like, I've got to be smart.
Did he speak to you at all?
He did, but he didn't. He was
all right.
There was a bunch of probably like 10 women on the front row, and they were all really well educated. One was a doctor, one was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of took the mickey out of them a little
Yeah.
bit more than us. I think he
Thank
seen
God.
my face like, ugh.
Like, please don't.
I'm sure Daz would have loved that though.
He would, yeah. But the funny
Giving
thing
it
is,
back to him and
yeah,
stuff.
the funny thing is, he said to him, "So you two are together?" And he went, "No, I've never seen her before in my life." And he went, "Are you being serious?"
Just randomly sat next to the only other white person in there.
Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ. I love this. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me. Fucking unbelievable. La, 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 la. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? How come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire, they don't just drive away afterwards, they sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know?
It's ice hockey.
Yeah.
Is that about you?
You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit.
What does he mean by that about the ice hockey? Because you go into like a suspension for 2 minutes or something?
No, when they get into a fight, they
don't break them up, do they?
no, they stop them and they give them 2 minutes to like have a fight.
I thought it was just until one of them goes to the ground.
Well, it is, but if after 2 minutes they're still going,
Yeah.
they break them up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Someone will let us know.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, in your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? And he fucking, you know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker. Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll bring my own. I'll bring my own.
Talking about Rihanna, aren't they?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know? And I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued. But after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
From a racetrack in the street.
One time.
He is funny, isn't
He is,
it?
yeah,
He is
yeah.
I truly
funny.
love him,
Yeah.
honestly.
He does have a few reasons to hit a woman, I guess, then.
Yeah,
I
he
guess
does.
we found out, yeah.
To be fair, I don't really disagree with him.
I don't do.
I don't disagree with him, but what I'm saying is that, you know, women can be bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. He's saying that how, like, women say that there's no reason, but there is, like,
Maybe there is.
realistically...
There's plenty of reasons, you just don't do it.
That's the whole moral
Yeah.
of the story, really,
Yeah.
isn't it? But, yeah, he makes it funny, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers.